Hello and welcome everybody to an epic showdown between CaptTelus as the Empire against Ice Power as the Greenskins. These legends are going to be joining it out on Eastern Strait Isle with some very calculated builds. So here for the front line of the Greenskins, 4 units of skirmish cavalry included the Morgarbs Mangi Marauders, which have some very nice armor piercing missile strength and immune to psychology. They're going to be partnered up with 3 units of Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers for that very nice poison. For the front line, 5 units of Orc Biggins for the nice bonus first large, and 2 units of Night Goblin Fanatics. This also including the 8 Peak Loonies, which also have the Loons of 8 Peaks, Unbreakable Stalk, the nice poison melee attacks, and the Silver Shield. In the back, 2 units of bonus first large, anti-large, armor piercing Orc Boy Biggins, as well as also for the magic today we're going to have the Orc Shaman. So the Orc Shaman coming in with 2 spells, Headbutt as well as Brain Buster. So no Scroll of Shielding here today, so nice and cheap. And the other cheap lord here, the Goblin Big Boss. He has They Need Stabbing and also the nice poison melee attacks on top of his spider. Grom the Paunch here as the Lord choice today, which is going to have Lucky Banner, De Grayton is here, and Language of the Boys. So a really nice greenskin build here. Should be interesting to see how it can be utilised for Ice Power. For the Empire, 2 units of Knights of the Blazing Sun, 1 on each side, which are also going to have 4 units of Halberdiers around the pocket and the rear. In the pocket, 2 units of Spearmen, shielded and unshielded. And for the front line, very nice and unbreakable, 2 units of Flagellants and the ROR Sigma Suns. They're going to be going alongside the Warrior Priest today, who's one of the 2 heroes. The Warrior Priest is going to come with Shield of Faith, Soulfire, and Grand Hammer of Sigmar, and also Banner of Eternal Flame for the nice fire damage and base weapon damage. The fire damage here is going to be very good up against any regenerating units. We're also going to have a unit of handguns and the ROR, the Silver Bullets, coming with some very nice armor piercing. Also the magic ammunition coming in for the Silver Bullets and Stalk. So a very nice expensive pocket, which is also going to be having Volkmar the Grim. So Volkmar the Grim, the Lord choice today, who's going to have the Grand Soulfire, Grand Shield of Faith, Grand Hammer of Sigmar, Banishment, Jade Griffin, and he'll also be unbreakable with that nice Terror. He's also going to have Flaming Attack, so very good up against the regenerating Grom. For the second hero today, we are going to have the Light Wizard. So the Light Wizard will have Power Stone, Net of Amantok, and Fair's Protection, which will be very good for the Zero Armored Flagellants. So over here on the right hand side, we are going to see 2 units of Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers shooting into the naked Flagellants. These boys have absolutely no armor, so all these missiles are going to do some very good damage up against them. We do have a sneaky unit of Knights of the Blazing Sun in the forest, so they could get a good charge here into the backside of the Forest Goblins if they don't have any attention paid onto them. But over here on the left-hand side, we do have some nets going down onto the 3rd unit, with the Knights of the Blazing Sun is going to be charging in. So very good net there, and should be able to shut down this poison unit of Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. So some very good charges there, some brilliant damage coming through up against the Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. These guys are absolutely crucial to any greenskin build, so shutting these down nice and early is going to be really good. However, for that trade, you are going to see the Mangi Marauders get some very good armor-piercing damage value up against the Knights of the Blazing Sun, so some trade-for-trade value. As you can see here in the front line, we are going to be seeing the Sigma Suns getting a heroic charge here downhill up against the Orc Biggins. There's going to be a big smash here in the front line, so some very good stuff with the Volkmar the Grim coming through for the nice Terror and the bonuses. So it looks like here we're also going to be having a Grand Hammer of Sigmar with the Grand Shield of Faith going down here in the pocket, with the Goblin Big Boss going in as well. Over here on the right, as you can see, so much shooting coming down with a really nice Brain Buster here going on top of the Silver Bullets. Some really good damage here down in the pocket, and an Headbutt here going down as well on top of the 2nd unit of handguns. Some really good stuff coming out of the Orc Shaman, getting 41 kills already. Over here on the left-hand side, we are going to be seeing the Grom the Paunch going down with the boys are ear, giving the nice bonuses here up against the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Knights of the Blazing Sun are very close to the white line here, can get pushed off, and they have been shattered. So some brilliant stuff coming out here from the Greenskins, while the Grom is very far away here from the pocket. As we can see in the front, it's going to be a mass melee mash here in the middle, as we have some terrified and rooting units here from the Greenskins. We are going to have Volkmar the Grim heroically pushing up against these boys and getting the Biggins here off the battlefield. We still also have some Orc Boy Biggins here, which are going to be very good up against Volkmar the Grim. Another nice brainbuster here going in the back up against the Silver Bullets, really shutting down these expensive entities, which are very good at taking down Greenskins. So here we are going to have a bombardment spell coming down, some very good damage here up against these boys. And looks like they are going to be retreating, so very wisely done there with the Goblin Big Boss coming in. So he's probably going to be slamming straight up against Volkmar the Grim if he gets the chance. Sneaky Stabbing might go down here, but let's have a look about what he's going to do. Going around his own, though, is a little bit risky. You don't really want to be losing the Goblin Big Boss here. Poison will be good up against Volkmar, but losing him in the process and losing Sneaky Stabbing is really not what you want. So Grom is going to be coming over, and it looks like he's going to be leaving the Bright Wizard here. The Bright Wizard is nice and naked on his own. He's a very big, juicy target here. It looks like he has managed to put down a net onto the Morgans Mangy Marauders, and they're going to be getting absolutely carved down here by the Halberdiers. So some very good work going down here. These nets absolutely crucial for CaptTelus. Looks like we have Waaagh going down with Grom the Paunch in the middle, going up hand to cuff here with Volkmar the Grim. So some very good stuff here in the pocket. Goblin Big Boss, though, has been broken. He wasn't terrified, but he should hopefully come back to fight another day. He has 500 HP left, and some very good speed, and some nice units coming through as well. So looks like another Edbutt here going down in the pocket. Some really good Edbutt rear charge here up against the Spearmen. This Shaman's done very well here for Ice Power. 3 units, including the Warrior Priest, is going to be fighting up against the 8-beat Loonies. So manage to get these boys off nice and early will be good, as they're unbreakable. Only 3 models left, so we are going to be seeing the Orc Boy Biggins coming through, but they're not going to be able to save them. As we can see here, Volkmar the Grim is going to be moving around here on top of his big chariot, slamming straight into the Goblin Big Boss. Some really good damage going up against Volkmar the Grim, but they need stabbing as well. That one makes him so good here in this matchup for the Goblin Big Boss. What I would like to say the Goblin Big Boss, though, is maybe not die here to Volkmar the Grim, but maybe be charging here up against the Bright Wizard, or maybe see if he can get on to some other entities. As we see, Grom is really going to be struggling up against the fire damage coming in from Volkmar the Grim, but a really nice banishment going in the back here up against the Orc Biggins. Want to be shutting those guys down as quickly as possible, but it looks like we are going to be having the Grand Shield of Faith go down for the plus 22% damage resistance. As you can see, the Halberdiers are going to be fighting up against Grom in this big, mad melee mash. Big boys here with their spears going to be carving straight through the Halberdiers. Grom is going to be sitting here just a little bit too long for my liking, getting carved with the Boniface Large Anti-Large Armor-Piercing Halberdiers. Halberdiers, I'm going to get pushed away though. Net going to go down on Grom. Fantastic work here coming out of the nets. This is exactly why you need to target the Bright Wizard nice and early. He's very squishy here on foot, and you really could have used the Goblin Big Boss here to take him down. But some very good work though, destroying Grom the Paunch. It's going to be forcing the Orc Boy Biggins to go in. A really nice big spell coming down for the bombardment. Absolutely destroying up against these entities. It's going to absolutely force Ice Power to get everything in to try and save Grom. I really don't think he can save Grom here. I think Grom is going to go down, 300 HP left. Can he survive and get out of here? I don't know if he can. Grom is going to go down. That's really unfortunate, but you do have the Bright Wizard nice and close. Power Stone going down, and as you can see, Headbutt going down, but it looks like Ice Power did pull out. It did start to pull slightly there into the Empire favor. Was it unwinnable? No, but you still had a very healthy hero over here. You also had the Bright Wizard and Volkmar the Grim. So really well played here. I really like the build and the idea coming out of CaptTelus. And we'll get into his army in a minute, but well played also coming in from Ice Power, otherwise known as General Memius, from Extreme Mean Ducks. So he's going to come with the 58 kills, 1.2k damage for Grom the Paunch, 77 kills, 1,300 damage value for the Orc Shaman, 520 damage value for the Goblin Big Boss. Really like to see the Goblin Big Boss with his speed pick apart the Bright Wizard, or maybe even go for the Warrior Priest. If he managed to go off the Warrior Priest or either one of these, it could have been very helpful at destroying that front line. Those nets were absolutely crucial here for the destruction of the Greenskins. But the 77 kills, 1.3k damage value for the Orc Shaman was also incredibly well utilised, shutting down the silver bullets as well as the handguns, getting some very nice damage in the pocket against some infantry as well. 57 kills at 570 damage value here for the 8-peat Loonies, and 79 kills, 870 damage for the Night Goblin Fanatics. Just showing how good Fanatics here on this army. I did see a couple of Fanatics go off, but we didn't get any close-ups there. But 9 kills here for 340, 74 kills for 380, 72 52 kills for 550, 57 kills for 450, and 79 for 440 for the Orc Biggins. 52 kills for 1.3k damage value for the Orc Boy Biggins, 40 kills for 1000 damage value as well. These boys cost about 950. 45 for 320, 37 for 360, 1 kill for 65 damage value. As you can see, these boys got netted nice and early, and 70 kills for 680, which have been very good here up against one unit of Knights of the Blazing Sun. Now, I'm sure this is probably a bit of a test army coming from Ice Power, a very good player, but as you can see here, I think it would have been nice to see some extra goblins come in, as the goblins are very good at dealing with cheaper infantry such as spearmen. If the Waaagh does go off with the plus 24 melee attack, armor piercing, and base weapon damage increase, and immune to psychology, can make them very good here. The wider you are, the more you get from that Waaagh, so it can be very good at dealing with cheap spearmen, and also very good at dealing with flagellants, and also swordsmen. But very well played to CaptTelus, coming with the 86 kills on top of Voltmar the Grim for that, with 2,400 damage value. Voltmar the Grim very good in this matchup. Only 20 damage value for the Light Wizard, but he did so well today. So many good nets, shutting down the very important Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, and also shutting down Grom the Paunch. 35 kills for 200 damage value for the Warrior Priest, also coming with all those buffs and stuff that you won't be able to see as well. And the frontline spears didn't do too much. Halberdiers 500, 122, 1,548 damage value for the Halberdiers. They would have been the ones at the end that carved across Grom. 37 kills for 850 damage value for the Halberdiers. 65 for 580 for the Flagellants, and 23 for 220. 85 kills for 760 for the ROR Sigma Sons. These boys, I rarely ever don't see them pay for themselves. 1 kill for 400 and 16 kills for 499 damage value for the Silver Bullets. Really good shutdown there with Edbutt as well as Brain Buster. 32 kills for 700 damage value and 13 for 300. So a really good fun game to hear, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below about what you thought about the battle. I'd be really interested to see your thoughts. And also, if you are new here, maybe think about subscribing. It would really help me and the channel, and I'd appreciate it so much. If you've already subscribed and you are really awesome, maybe share this with somebody else who you think might enjoy it as well. So down in the description below, I will be leaving my Discord for all of you guys to join about all things multiplayer and Warhammer. So I hopefully see all of you guys there talking about all of that. So I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you in the next video.